My name is Ian Anderson, and I went to Malawi last summer. I was working for an organization called Theatre for a Change.
I published a paper on my own research. It's on face recognition.
My name is Catherine Drasic, and I did a co-op placement in Northern Ireland, and I was working at the Institute of Public Health.
And I worked for the Peninsula Hotel in Hong Kong.
My name is Erica. I went to Japan to work for Prince Hotels and Resorts.
Sometimes I was in Chandigarh, sometimes I was in the village.
Social media for the hotel.
Capture on video and with photos the work that they were doing in the rural villages.
There wasn't like a fixed schedule every single day.
I found that position through actually an email that one of the professors here sent out to students.
I found it through Simplicity.
Because a lot of the time in the UK they don't pay students. It's usually part of a university program that they need to do this volunteer work placement. So co-op is like, their version of co-op is volunteer. It's not actually work. So it was pretty much going to be impossible for me to actually get a paid placement. But I was talking with my co-op advisor to see what the options were and what the minimum payment was and all that kind of stuff. And I gave that information to them when I started, basically saying, you know, this is how co-op works in Canada. If you're interested, if you have the available money, like this means that it would count as a course rather than just a volunteer activity that I've done. It actually would count towards my school. And I think that really helped them kind of see the value in actually giving me some money.
Usually in interviews, they're usually face-to-face, but to go over the interviews over the phone was a little bit scary at first.
The interview is different because it was not just a job that you were getting. I think this is going to be a complete sort of life change for the 4-month term. You're sort of uprooting everything, moving to a place that you've never been to before, integrating into the culture, into the food, with the people, and they wanted to make sure that you were able to do that. And so some of the questions revolved around that.
I knew Mandarin, and that was a great asset because it was a ski resort and lots of foreigners come from the Asian countries, Taiwan, China, and Hong Kong, and they need people that speak Mandarin aside from English, and I have both.
I think the biggest thing that helped me get this job was the fact that I was there at the right time, and I was also prepared to be there at the right time, so I had sought out opportunities. So going to a conference, obviously I'm going to meet people who are working in the field and who possibly might know someone else I could talk to or that would have something for themselves. Like I wasn't expecting it to be that easy to find that contact, but I was ready for that with my resumes and having that information there.
Yes, I would say that this experience has changed my career goals. It's told me that I'm more independent than I believed I was. So I think for the future I would like to go into maybe an entrepreneurship.
Yeah, because it was my first time to do a research job. I really like it. So now I am considering maybe going into grad school.
They have introduced me to people here in my field that can help me with, move on and get a job here in Vancouver now.